using so much of the time for the moments when they have advantage. They just play the moves which are there. Okay, the first moves, c4, knight c3 was played.
Yep, this is the line that Abdusattorov played against Carlsen, and he plays a slightly different variation now, playing h3, stopping any bishop g4s that we saw in the Carlsen game. So
yeah, and also Jan goes with a5. In the game of Carlsen, white chased the bishop, dark square bishop, and now we do have a little bit different position.
Yep, a different idea here by Abdusattorov, playing with bishop e3 instead of fianchettoing the bishop. Over to Jan, who's played very solid opening. Nothing too exciting so far, bishop e3. And okay, Jan does decide to exchange. And now queen e1 by Abdusattorov. Typical idea, with the idea of maneuvering the queen to the king side via g3 or h4. Knight e7 is a nice move by Jan, however. And knight h4 is also a nice move by Tiebreak.
Is he going for knight a5 right away?
He might be going for knight f5. And
so white is going to play on the king side, clearly.
White is playing on the king side, knight g6, and now the knight comes to f5. I like this move very much, placing the knight on a perfect square. And c6, okay, fairly logical stuff. Queen g3, positioning the queen in a nice place. Bishop takes f5. Okay, and rook takes
f5.
Yeah.
He keeps the f-file open for the rook. Another rook will come from e1 to f1, most probably, and he will try to attack those knights.
Knight h7. Interesting move by Jan Nepomniachtchi, looking to avoid any rook takes f6s, or maybe put a knight on g5. Maybe even to chase the knight away with knight to e7 here. I'm not entirely sure, but a little bit of initiative now for white. Queen h4, this was his idea. He wants to trade the queens. I wonder if he will drop that queen to h2. Feels a bit strange to do that, but it might be the best move. And then go g3. Queen
yeah,
h2.
to keep the queens on the board, right?
Yeah. Queen h2, knight g5 is his concern, I guess. And that's why he's not playing immediately. He does go queen h2. Oh no, he doesn't, sorry.
King h2.
He goes king h2. Supports the queen like this. Takes, knight e7, rook back. Knight g5 by Nepomniachtchi, and I think Jan has got just a perfectly good position here. No problems at all for black with the queens off. Okay, the knight
Okay,
comes.
if they keep to play at least level, I think we are not going any hour soon.
I'm not sure about that, because we just saw in the last game, Jan had a close to winning position, so somebody can easily win the game here. Let's see. Abdusattorov now pushing on the king side, trying to get a little bit of space, squeeze the position. But Jan objectively must be doing fine. Knight c7, knight a4. And Jan goes for f6. Curious move. I have no idea what that move is about. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what f6 is about. That move is above my pay grade. I don't get it. Let's carry on. c4. One thing for sure is the computer hated it. So now, this is what I'm saying, Ketty, that suddenly white looks a lot better to me here. Better pieces, more space, better king. So this is absolutely now a moment for Jan where he has to find some accurate moves.
Yeah, I like the idea of pushing c5 next move. Rook d1, rook, and then c5 to expose this center and to try to control d5. Yeah, Jan is using a lot of time.
B5 by Jan. So Jan takes a stand here, CB, but this is looking a little bit dodgy. C takes B5, knight takes B5. Now there is a very weak pawn on C6 and rook C1, targeting it immediately, rook B8. And here, well, still a tricky position, isn't it?
It is. It is.
You could go bishop e6 and h5 and try and squeeze more. It feels like his kind of style to play like this.
Mm-hmm. Goes with knight c3.
Knight c3, okay. King f7. And knight c3 didn't feel like the most critical. So let's see. h5 is classical.
Yeah, yeah. He could play also bishop e6 not to allow black to activate the king.
Knight takes c3. I guess he'll go rook takes c3 here. Feels correct. And rook b5. Okay, Jan trying to manufacture something on this side. Bishop e2 attacking the rook. Ooh, did Jan miss that move? Possibly. Rook b6 because now you can put the bishop on c4 check. Yeah. And he does go d5. He does go d5, wow. But hold on. We take. There was, take on e5. Take on d5 and I mean this is very close to not working. E4 pinning. King f6 wow. And now you win a pawn. This is getting a bit out of control. But these rook endings, a lot of them are draws. Bishop takes d5. Now the question is, if you take on d5, can you make a draw here? The answer probably is not so easily.
And and there is a huge time difference, is not it? Or maybe...
Yeah, knight d5, e5, king g5. Okay, now some rook c5 or rook e3 is class. Rook e3 is a good move. King takes h5, rook takes e5 check. King g6, white is a pawn up. And now can you go d6, for example? Do you want to play d6 here? Yes, he does. a4. And now push. And this is bad. This is really bad for Jan. Rook e8 is a threat. King f7 prevents it. Rook f2 check. King g6. Rook e7. And rook d6. Oh, rook ff7. Now you can win this pawn. Now you're taking pawns with check. Has Jan got any swindling attempts? Rook e5, rook g4. Rook e5, rook g4. It's mate. Rook e5, rook g4, rook h5 is mate. No!
Oh no.
Rook e5, rook g4, rook h5 was mate. He missed mate in 2. The nerves. And now it's completely unclear. Now who knows what could happen? Rook e1, check. King f6. He's going to give checks. King f5. We're going to get a draw. No. Rook e4 maybe. King g3. He finds a way to hide.
King h2.
King h2. But now you can take the pawn on d7. Can you? No, take the pawn on d... no, he can't because there was a rook e5 and a g3. He makes a queen, a rook e5 and g3. And it's all over. It's all over.
Wow,
that
and
is
here
it.
We have a handshake.
We
do have a new world rapid champion. What a brilliant player we have over here.
Unbelievable.
this is something that we're witnessing. I believe this is a new history in chess world.